I haven't got access to the like revenue and analytics. Generally, we can assume if someone is scaling up that they are generating a return on investment, right? Otherwise, of course, it wouldn't make sense for them to push more money. And seeing as almost everyone, maybe some of the other guys are a little bit slower, but almost everyone is actually scaling up and adding in more accounts, is would suggest that everyone is making a return on investment. And if you really think about it, okay, there's a $50 setup fee in the first month. Aside from that, it's $25 per month. They only need to generate, if they're charging about $10 for an OnlyFans subscription, and then maybe $20 for an upsell for custom, not even a custom video, like a pre-recorded video, and maybe $50 for a custom video. They only need to get about one customer, or let's, in the first month, perhaps they need to get like 3 customers or so on, but that's just due to the setup fee. After that, if they're just getting 2 customers per month from each OnlyFans profile, they're pretty much breaking even or making a profit, depending on how good the upsell funnel is of these, of like the premium content, of what is the conversion rate. And these Tinder profiles are getting thousands, tens of thousands of views each month, which is just unbelievable. Yes, it's like it's a really good funnel actually. Black Hat, of course, but I personally quite enjoy building out Black Hat funnels. So yeah, that is the Tinder marketing funnel, the new Tinder swindler, let's say. That's a complete joke. Sorry, just to clarify my views there as well. I don't agree with tricking women into giving over their money for you. But if you haven't seen the Tinder Swindler documentary, I did really enjoy it. It was an interesting story, really good documentary, but from a moral point of view, I definitely wouldn't want to be referred to as the Tinder swindler. Yeah, I really think that covers everything. So again, look, it's like real mobile devices. You have to use 4G. The biggest part of this is making yourself appear as a real person. That is what Tinder is trying to detect. And that is pretty much where all of our effort goes into. So we have a number of different tests going on as well on trying to further reduce the ban rate, as well as like the temporary blocks, which will give you like a 48-hour restriction. If it goes past 48 hours, we'll just make the account again for the client for free. But really, like, I'm actively working on trying to reduce the like shadow ban, like the 48-hour shadow ban. Number one, it's not good for us because if it goes over 48 hours, we have to remake the account. So I'm paying salaries and so on for that. But also it will make the client see a higher return on investment. If there's a 48-hour period where nobody is seeing that profile, it means the client is losing money. It's in my interest to make sure the client makes as much money as possible so they come back to me and they're interested to reinvest that money. So it works out for both of us. So of course, my primary interest is actually making sure that each of the client receives a return on investment. So yeah, I hope that explains everything and covers the sort of key points of a Tinder click farm. I know this is a little bit unique. Most people haven't, I guess, haven't seen anything like this.